Do real record labels ask musicians to submit their music for consideration? So, I've worked in the music industry for about 15 years, most recently as VP of Artist Support at an indie label. Now I'm setting up a platform to connect artists with music industry experts. Now, it's relevant because it's a part of the industry that we work a lot on. Some people denigrate the work of record labels, and that's a separate conversation, but loads of people are still looking for that connection. And I think finding early developing artists and helping them build a team around them so that they are ready to work with a record label, if that's what they want to do, and get the investment of energy and funds is a really exciting part. It's very often a part of the process for excelling as an artist and getting a massive audience. So how do we make that happen in 2026? Also, a quick warning, is trending on TikTok and Instagram the video content where labels and industry types are calling for you to pitch your music for them. And now I'm really dubious that these are legitimate requests. So to explain why, really good record labels, they're super busy as part of what they do, but also a big part of what they do is very careful curation of their roster. And in reality, a label putting out just a generic call to the people at large to pitch to them is casting the net far too wide for them to realistically be serious about investing in artists from that group. Way more likely that it's just a tool for them to boost visibility of their label. Coming back to this conversation about how you set yourself up for success if you're looking for a record label. So pitching to them directly through TikTok is not going to be the way. So you want to be growing a substantial audience on meaningful platforms like Spotify and showing that the follower numbers are growing steadily on those sorts of platforms. That's really compelling to a would-be label partner. Then, earlier than that, you'll be growing an audience on channels like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. Again, this proves not only that you're able to communicate your story to people, but very specifically growing an audience. The last piece of the puzzle will be that you're able to perform live and sell tickets to those live shows. That doesn't mean just showing up and playing live. It means you're able to engage the audience and build fans there. So if you've got all this happening, then there's a very good chance that people will be reaching out to you, frankly. But if they're not, then finding labels who are open to pitching is great. And because your pitch is going to be so strong, you could just reach out to people in the industry. Like if you were to DM me with concrete evidence that you've got all of these numbers going up, there will be no issue with me passing it on to people who can sign you. That's what they're looking for. One thing that's worth remembering, if you're at the point where you're able to build an online audience, build followers on Spotify and killing it live, then you don't necessarily need a label. You will need a team of people around you to help boost things. You can do that at theteamaroundyou.com, find experts there. But if you do want a record label, then you just need to find the right people to pitch to, and that really won't be difficult if you've got all the numbers.